Hey,
Hey,
my beer review. I'm Jammer.
I am Shag Dog.
What are you doing, Shag Dog?
I got the Pabst Blue Ribbons hard coffee hazelnuts.
Well, I'm doing number 15 of the event calendar, Christmas beers, holiday beers, or whatever. I gotta find number 15. What the hell? What number is it? 15, 15, 15. There's 17, 16, 19, 18. Where's 15?
Yeah.
You sure it's not 16 that I'm doing?
I think you did. Well, shit. Let me look.
Oh, there's 15.
Okay.
I found it.
Oh,
Okay. 15. And it is Schwarzbier. All right. Schwarzbier. Let me tell you what the Schwarzbier says here. Schwarzbier says a Schwarzbier, meaning black beer in German, has been brewed for centuries. The dark, dry lager has a creamy tan head with aromas of toasted bread and toffee. Despite the color, Schwarzbiers are surprisingly light and clean notes of coffee and sweet caramel.
well.
Surprisingly light with sweet notes of caramel and coffee.
Yeah, which one is that? Schwarzbier?
That is correct, Shag Dog.
Schwarzbier.
Schwarzbier.
Oh, excuse me. They have, graphic, of course, NA, 5%. Nothing special. 2.77, 3.07, 3.59 on the grades. I'm doing the Pabst Blue Ribbon on Untapped. It gets a 4. Wait.
Label out, brother.
3.83 circles out of 5.
Label out, brother.
Oh, yeah. I was about to pour it.
Mine, I didn't even pour it hard, and I got a big old ass head.
I got a little chocolate milk head there for a second. Oh. Yeah. Label out, and this one is always nice because you got that big blue ribbon, right?
Yeah. Look at that thick head, Shag Dog.
That's like 4 fingers almost. 3.5.
Maybe.
Oh, God. Oh, there you go.
Well, I'm smelling coffee. Maybe a slight caramel. A little toastiness, roastiness, maybe a little chocolate. That's the smell I'm getting.
Yeah, this one's similar to the original and maybe a little bit more robustness to it with the hazelnut. I guess you pick up a little bit of the hazelnut off the
Yeah.
smell, but it's almost the same as the original, except for it just smells like it has a little bit more robustness to it, I guess, a little stronger.
Oh, yeah.
But still the same sweetness. Yeah.
As far as the looks go, it is a dark beer. It has a little hints of mahogany or ruby on the edges. Tan head, very thick head, but it looks very inviting. And as I said, all the vitamin minerals are in your head of the beer.
Yes. What
So
happens
if
when
you
it
have a
disappears?
really big, thick head of beer, it's a lot of vitamins and minerals there waiting for you to imbibe, or is it imbibe? Imbibe.
What happens when the head disappears? Do all the vitamins sink down into the beer, or they just dissipate?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, there's
A
a
little bit
little
of
of
both.
both. Yeah,
A little bit of both.
disappearing and being
Yeah,
reabsorbed.
I can understand that. That's science.
Yeah, she blinded me with science, science, science.
Yeah, so the same as the last one looks. I mean, maybe it's a shade different if I had the other one next to it. But yeah, same iced coffee you get, maybe a little bit stronger than the original. Yeah, I'm ready to drink it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now, this definitely isn't a strong hazelnut. The hazelnut is there, but it's not like overwhelming like when you get a hazelnut coffee, actual coffee grounds. So it's like the last one, but with a hint of hazelnut.
Let me
Pretty
ask
much.
you, would this be like a coffee with Coffee Mate hazelnut creamer added to it?
No, it's like actually, I would say more like a coffee that's hazelnut ground coffee. That's why I would think more than the creamer.
Okay,
Uh,
so it's more of the roasted hazelnut.
right. Yeah. But also, it's like the Starbucks iced coffee you get in a glass. That's what it reminds me of a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
normally they use hazel. Normally they use coffee that has been, flavor's been added to it, injected into it, or whatever you want to call it, to the
Yeah.
coffee bean itself. Then it's grounded, and then you get
Right.
the grounds, and then you make
I'd
the
like to
coffee
know the
with it.
truth. Well, I probably couldn't handle the truth.
You can't handle it. Well,
Probably I couldn't. If I really knew how they did this, I'd probably be like, really? That's how they do it? Yeah. Probably in
we
shock and
use
awe.
this solvent here to.
They had coffee, added some sugar, here's some
Well, you
hazelnut.
do know there's a coffee made bean that has been eaten by an animal that they turn around and collect after the animals ate it and use it, and
I
it
didn't know.
sells for big dollars. I forget what the name of it is,
Oh,
but could you believe that?
no, I don't believe it.
You don't believe that?
No.
That they would collect the coffee beans that some animal shat out.
I don't think, I just think it would be totally different than a regular coffee bean.
Well, it is the same coffee bean. It's just less acidic, I guess.
It's an animal or insect?
Uh, Alexa, which animal eats coffee beans and then they are collected?
Probably like a llama.
You interrupted right when she was telling me the name of the animal.
Well, well.
Anyway, it's collected from the dung or the
I can't
shat.
believe that.
Yeah, and then they're used to roast coffee, and it's from Turkey, so it shouldn't
Oh,
surprise you too much.
I wouldn't drink any shit from Turkey.
Hey, touche.
But half the time you probably won't even know it's from Turkey unless you read the small print, huh?
Yeah. My beer, it has. I'm telling you, it's pretty damn smooth.
Mm,
But it is more stouty than the oatmeal stout that I had earlier.
this is Schwarzbier, yeah.
Yeah, I
That's it.
know. That's the crazy thing about it. It's just a dark beer, and it tastes
Uh,
more of a stout than it does.
yeah.
And it has the coffee notes. It has a slight coffee, chocolate. I mean, cocoa, and it has some vanilla there. It's roasty.
I can
It's
see some
very
of that being there, but
delicious.
it's a black lager. A Schwarzbier is a black lager.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I would give this a B and a full swallow.
Which like basically Schwarzbier is black beer, right? Schwarzbier.
Yeah. I mean, it's very easy to drink. It reminds me somewhat of a Guinness, actually.
Mm. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised by that.
I'm amazingly surprised.
Yeah, I'm mega surprised.
I'm mega amazingly surprised, surprisingly surprised.
Just did like a quadruple there.
Well, I was waiting for you to top it.
I couldn't top that one. I'll be like, I haven't even figured out another word to use besides the one
And
we've
I
been using.
said it all at real quick.
Besides mega. I like mega now. Okay, now I got to think of another friggin' word to add in there. I can't think of one. Stupendously, amazingly, Mega surprise, amazingly surprise.
What is that, Viathon or
I
or
don't know.
the Leviathan?
Leviathan?
What does that mean?
That's a creature in the sea, isn't it?
Is it just a creature, or is it the mean mega,
Let's check. Ask Google because he's smarter than the other one. What is a Leviathan?
According to Encyclopedia Britannica, in Jewish mythology, the name Leviathan can refer to a variety of monstrous creatures, including a primordial sea serpent, a dragon, a snake, a crocodile, or a whale-like animal.
It is likely developed from a pre-biblical Middle Eastern mythology, especially that of a sea monster in the Ugaritic myth of Baal. You gotta love the Google.
No, I don't.
All this knowledge on here, right?
Making you dumber. Wait until you hook up directly to the brain with that Tesla, or what they talk about. Just hooking up to the end, and boom. Then you'd be dumber than shit.
So is that like Keanu Reeves? Like I know kung fu.
Yeah, you'd be just hooked up right to your brain, and your rest of your mind will go become gelatin or whatever.
What if that's the way to reach Valhalla? We gotta get reconnected.
Valhalla. Oh, wow, now you're going into the Viking mythology.
Or heaven, whatever, the other side. Yeah,
Uh,
imagine if
either-
that's the way.
Either way, you go either direction because you're that type of person.
Yeah.
That's your preference, I guess. Uh, I don't know. I mean, it's weird. It's weird.
I mean, you believe we're in a 2D dimension or 2D universe? 2D.
Well, they say 2D, 3D. I mean, it's pretty wild.
And we're in also a simulator, a hologram, basically, is the other theory. Part of that theory, same theory. Like a computer program.
I always thought it was a good thought that, like with the phrase that I came up with, today is tomorrow and tomorrow is today. What would be yesterday?
Yesterday?
If today was tomorrow and tomorrow was today, what would be yesterday?
If today is tomorrow and tomorrow is today, what would be yesterday? Yesterday would be next week.
I honestly think that well, here's one of the things that I thought of when I was very young, because I had this feeling that I what if you pass your own self in a crowd? In a crowd, you're walking and you pass your own self, but your own self is much older and you don't recognize that person. And the person that is much older doesn't recognize the younger self.
Right.
So you pass each other in the same time frame, but at different dimensions or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
What happened if your older self is with his wife who knew your younger self because she grew up with him and she recognized you? Wow, that guy looks like you.
Most people don't recognize the younger picture. Think about you. When you look back at the pictures of you being younger, do you really recognize yourself? You say, "Oh my God, I've changed so much."
Yeah, I do recognize myself.
You recognize yourself, yes. Don't get me wrong. You do recognize yourself, but it's like, wait a second. I can't believe I look so much different. Right?
No, I'm pretty much the same the past 20 years.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. I look at your older pictures and you're not the same.
Let's look at one. Let me pull one up.
Hey, perfect example. Pull up the Christmas pic that you had of you and your brothers. And you.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
I still look at it and know it's me.
Yeah, you know it's you, but in passing, if you were in a crowd and you weren't thinking about searching out your face,
Would you recognize it, the shoe? Well, I don't know.
that's what I'm getting at. So maybe maybe the dimensions are so close that you're passing each other and you don't even recognize it. You don't even pay
I don't
attention to
know.
it.
I mean, most times you can tell, well, it's you and you've aged. I mean,
But
yeah,
you
look at
probably
your
wouldn't
young
pay much
pictures.
attention
Even
to it.
your little kitty pictures I've seen you. I can tell it's you.
I doubt you could tell if I showed you one picture that of me really young.
Because I've seen you, I've known you since the time you're, let's see, what, 1998, so 28 years old, somewhere around there.
Yeah, but I could show you pictures that you wouldn't even know it's me.
At 28 to now, and then I've seen pictures of you when you were 14 or 15, and I was like, oh, yes, oh, look how young James looks. Wow. Jammer.
I don't know.
Yep, I know you.
But that's a weird theory I have always had is that maybe we're living in the same time period. It's just different dimensions.
Oh, that's kind of hard to concept. What if I fell in love with my different dimension mother
I don't think you would.
if she didn't look the same?
I don't think the universe would allow you to fall in love with your
Yeah, of course
mother.
it happens in porn. It could happen in real life.
No, it can't because that's fantasy.
No. Well, usually in porn is
Well,
usually
let me put it this way, Shag Dog. If you want to fall in love with your mother, go right ahead.
no,
That's up
usually
to
in
you.
porn.
That's your prerogative. As
I'm
Bobby
stretching,
Brown said, it's my prerogative.
I'm stretching my legs are sore.
Do what you want to do. It's my prerogative.
Usually in porn is stepmother, stepson, or stepfather, stepdaughter type stuff. It ain't real daughter. You know, they don't portray it like that.
Okay. They don't want to go all the way, huh?
Yeah, it's not West Virginia porn.
Uh, you sure it's West Virginia? Maybe it's Arkansas.
It could be Florida for certain parts.
Yeah, that's true.
Your uncle's sister. Wait, that'd be a transgender. Would your uncle's sister be a transgender? That was my sister, but she's my uncle at the same time, but he's transgender. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Uncle,
could see that happening,
uncle, brother, sister.
especially in the next 20, 30 years.
Yeah, that's my uncle's sister. He was a man, brother, uncle, but now he's a sister too because he's crossed over. Uncle's sister.
So
I
did you
could
give
make
a
a
grade on
new
yours?
Night Ranger song out of that.
Yeah,
Uncle,
you did give you a
sister,
grade.
you're the only one. And you know that your time has come to say, let's play. Cause you're motoring. Oh,
Yeah, you motorboating.
Yeah, motorboating. I'm my uncle's sister's family. Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that could happen.
We
Hey, did you want to call it a night?
are the transvestites. We are the transvestites. No one looks more like a woman than we do in the world.
I got my nuts chopped off tonight. And I didn't even put up a fight. I am a transgendered. I am a transgendered. I'm a man, but I believe I'm a woman. I'm a man, but I believe I am a woman in this world.
Another one gets his nuts cut off.
Another one gets some nuts. Dun, dun, dun. Another one cuts his nuts. And another one gone. Another pair gone. Another one cuts his nuts. Hey, we're going to get you too.
Another one cuts his nuts.
Yeah.
Oh,
What makes a man think? Even if a man thinks he feels like a woman inside, the braveness of getting the whole thing chopped off. Like I'm really woman. I think I'm a woman. Yeah, okay. I've been doing the hormones for 10 years, whatever. I got my boobs growing. Let's just do the final job. Chop it off. Let's do it. Imagine the mental. That's why a lot suicide rate is high among transgenders.
No, the suicide rates are high among gay and lesbian and transgenders
And
in
I'd
general.
love to see the transgenders that actually get the chop off and see what their rate is among them. Is it
I
10%,
imagine they have to be
50%?
higher than the regulars.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
would
the
think. You get
regulars
that
are
shit
still
chopped
doing
off. There's
porn.
imagine getting that chopped off, even as a regular man. And now, okay, say, well, I'm a woman and I feel better getting because it's not part of me.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. You get it chopped off, and then you're like, wow, I feel like I'm missing something now. I'm missing a limb.
Yeah, well, you're very impressed with yourself if you think you're missing a limb. But
Yeah, I would be missing. Feel like I'm missing something. Yeah,
I'm missing a log.
yeah. I'm missing a finger, probably. Yeah,
I'm missing a pinky finger.
I'm missing my middle section finger.
Uh, yeah, that's why it's a mental issue. It's not, they don't want to hear that, but it's truly, in reality, a mental issue.
Yeah, it all is. I think.
I mean, don't get me wrong. At any point in your life, you may not feel you're adequate or you're a part of the male dominated species or you're a part of the women or, or you feel awkward because you like you are like a woman. You are more apt to do male things, right?
Right.
You're a tomboy.
Right.
You do male things. You go out and do male things. You like to race cars. You like to race motorcycles. You like to do all these things
I
that
like
are,
to fight.
yeah, that is normally predominantly male. You like to
Right.
do. So you think that you should be a male because of that.
But there's
But that
some
doesn't.
tom girls that are tomboys. And they don't. They act like a man or whatever, but they still like men. You know,
Yeah.
they're a woman. They know they're a woman. They like men.
And
It's
they
just
embrace that they're a woman, but it's just the
yeah.
fact that normally they just want to wear a pair of jeans and
And most tomboys are girls that grew up with dominant men in the family, or a lot of brothers are
yeah.
tomboys
And
or
the thing
tom.
is, they like the frilly stuff, they like the makeup, they like all that stuff, but they also see, hey, I'm down to earth. I can do this shit just like a man
They
can.
like to get down and dirty.
Yeah.
They like to fight. I had a couple of tom girls beat me up back in my youth. A couple of them.
Yeah.
I
And
think they
that's
like
the
that.
funny part of it. You got these women who like they recognize that yes,
Yeah, I had
I'm
this
a
one.
woman and I do male things, but I also like being a woman. I embrace my
Right,
femininity when
Chandler.
it's
There was
right.
this one tom girl when I hung out with my cousin. We moved to the other side of town and finally got to hang out with my cousin, Tony Spencer. Uh, and I went to hang out at his house, and there was this tom girl who lived in his neighborhood. He's like, "Oh, you gotta watch out for her; she'll beat your ass." But I was actually attracted to her because she was a pretty girl, kind of like the what's that girl who was in those '80s movies? God, I can't think of her name right. Not Jodie Foster; she's a lesbian. Um, and the other one I'm thinking of was actually turned out to be a lesbian too. But she had brown curly hair, came on down here. God, I can't think of her name now, but she looked like her.
Was she the one that played in Breakfast Club?
No, no. Before that, Breakfast Club. Let's see. I'll Google it. We can find her easy because you can find anything on the internet. Tomboy girls, early '80s.
Check out these pictures.
Let's see. I'll just say it. Tomboy actresses, early '80s. There we go. Christy
These pictures should match.
Christy McVeigh, is that her name? I think so. Let's check her out. Christy McVeigh.
According to Wikipedia,
No,
Christine Ann McVie was an English.
Oh, Uh, 24 of her favorite tomboy actresses. Okay, there we go.
What movie do you think?
She played in like after school type movies and stuff, you know. Kit Keller, no. Lindsay Weir, no. Amanda was,
Oh, well, I don't know.
anyhow, Joe Polinzak, that's Joe from Facts of Life. It's not
Yeah,
her.
Jo was an attractive girl, but she was very male.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I probably would have got with Joe eventually. In my
Blair,
late,
don't get me wrong, Blair was pretty and everything and all that stuff, and I could see doing her and all that stuff, but uh, you know, guys like a girl who
there she is.
don't take themselves so seriously.
I got the girl, but well, let me click on there. She's playing Little Darlings.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Guys like girls who are down to earth,
Little Darlings.
who will help out and get dirty and do
Little
things.
Darlings has a cast of 37 actors. Here are the first three:
Christy
McNichol,
McNichol.
Tatum O'Neal, and Matt
Oh,
Dillon.
Christy McNichols. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she was like a tomboyish, and this girl that beat me up one time, she reminded me of Christy McNichol. I liked her, and she
Oh,
beat me up. And I still
definitely
liked
do
her afterwards.
I would still do Christy McNichols.
I don't know what she looks like nowadays, but back then, I liked her.
Well, let's find out what she looks like now.
Well, let's see. Here's some.
Christy.
McNichols.
There she is. Okay, let's see what she looks like.
I heard she's a lesbian, but
Oh, I'd still do her.
he's a jammer. You can't like force women to do stuff with you.
No, but I would if she was willing.
Oh, okay. I liked her when I was
yeah,
younger.
she may be a lesbian now and all that stuff, but she still looks attractive. I would still do her.
Yeah, I would maybe fall in love with her. I don't know about doing her or not because I don't know what you mean by that.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the politically correct term, is what you're saying?
Yeah, but she was like a tomboy, and this one girl beat me up one time. Reminded me of her. So yeah. Then I had another girl beat me up one time, but I got them confused because like two sisters, Peggy
I don't
Wheeler.
know how you have all these girls beating up on you.
Peggy Wheeler and I forget her sister's name, but anyhow, me and my cousin went down. He always warned me about those two. We went down by their house trying to get somewhere. Walked by their house, one of them came out and beat our asses.
Yeah, she came out as being gay. Yeah, she's lesbian. I mean,
And
as you know, big crust.
I talked to one of the Wheeler sisters a couple of years ago. She added me as a friend on Facebook. I was like, "Are you the one that beat my ass?" And she's like, "Oh no, that was probably the other one. She liked you." I was like, "Okay," but I'm sure it was her.
That's what I was about to say. You have these girls beating up on you, and yet the reason why is because they liked you.
Yeah. And then she said it was her sister because I'm pretty sure it was her, though. She's a lesbian. Lesbians love beating up on men.
That is true, too. It's a stereotype, but it is predominantly true.
It makes them feel tougher.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, all right, man.
Do you think that's it for tonight?
Well, I mean, it's 29 minutes into
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
I don't get no more beer left, actually. I'm out of beer.
Well, that's good because you said that you don't want to be doing these no later than 9, and it's already 10:30.
I get to get to bed.
That's what I'm saying. So it works out. All right. So I did Schwartz beer.
Yeah. I did another Pabst. I did a lot of malt beverages tonight. 2 Pabst, 4 Smirnoffs, and Oktoberfest. Not bad. You remind me of a lady that I have on my Facebook. She's does cooking and weird videos.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a trophy from YouTube too for doing short videos. But anyhow, that's what she does. She does like cooking videos, and she's like, she smiles and does what you just did.
Well, if she's got a trophy on YouTube, then she's making money.
Yeah, it's a neon electric. You plug it in, I guess, but it's like a weird thing. YouTube short videos award or some shit.
Doesn't matter. She's making money.
Yeah, she is making money. Her and her husband. I don't know how much her husband makes because she does videos of her house. A very big, nice house. I'm sure she was rich before she started doing YouTube videos, so the husband must be making nice money.
Well,
Her name is, if you want to look her up, let me think of her name, her nickname or whatever. Crazy Busy Mama.
okay.
Yeah. Got like 4 or 5 kids. Crazy Busy Mama.
You should
There's
call yourself Solo.
Yeah. Solo what?
Solo.
Anyhow, yeah, they got
You're
money.
solo because you don't have a wife, you don't have a girlfriend right now. You're solo.
Oh, yeah. Well, her videos, they go on trips all the time, and she doesn't work apparently because she's making videos all the time. And I'm sure she makes money from the videos.
Well, I can tell you this much: if you made short videos, less than a minute, 2 minutes,
And you got an award for it from YouTube.
and you have interesting titles and interesting captions and all that stuff, well,
Right.
guess what? You're gonna make some money.
Yeah, you got to have short videos, even if you're doing beer reviews.
Yeah, I mean, if we did our videos in less than 2 minutes,
And
I
we could
think.
post it. Yeah. That'd be nice. But it's hard to do because we got so much information, useless information in our brains, and we got to spit it
Well,
all out.
I could do it, but it would be non-entertaining to me.
All right. Well, what we need to do is make little short videos, but as long as we could like hit a button, short video, bam, send it. Next video, let's talk about something else. Send it. You know, you got to hit a button.
Well,
Like,
if we
that's
did
funny,
that
I'll
like
send
in
it.
the beginning, the first 2 minutes, we drank the beer, turn around, tell our grade, boom, done.
Yeah.
All right, there's the video for that.
I don't think we could never. I don't think we ever done a video where we graded the beer in less than 2 minutes.
All right, well, next time we're going to try that.
You want to try one now?
No, you don't have any more beer.
Well, I probably got something, but it's warm. It's not in the
Yeah.
fridge.
I don't have any beer other than the Advent calendar. I'm
All
tired
right.
of drinking warm beer.
Why don't you try to do a 2-minute Advent calendar review?
I don't think that's possible right offhand.
All right. Let's close it out then, Jammer. 32
All
minutes.
right.
Wait, I'm not even going to edit these videos. I'm going to leave them as long as they are.
All right.
I
Thanks
don't
for
think we're
watching,
talking anything
commenting,
bad about
subscribing, liking, and
politics or
sharing.
anything,
I'm
right?
Jammer.
I'm Shag Dog. We didn't do nothing bad, right?
I don't know enough about no ghost.
I ain't afraid of little ghost.
Wow, there you go. I don't know anything about any ghosts.
I'll tell you what.
All I got to tell you is this house is cleansed.
Hey, in Jesus' name.
This house is cleansed.
In Jesus' name, all things are possible.
Yeah. You know
Jesus
that
is
line,
a
right?
spick of span.
Poltergeist. This house
Jesus
is cleansed.
is a spick and span of all lands.
You hear me?
What's that?
Poltergeist. This house is cleansed.
Oh, that what it is. I think Jesus cleanses. Yeah.
Go on.
Pretty sure I'm
Got
right.
everybody's attention now. Go on.
Jesus cleanses and he lenses. If Jesus had a bank, he lenses you some money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, I'm going to tell you something. I was watching a video that a documentary about Hitler looking at an individual and looking at the earlobes. He said he could tell whether he was Jewish or not. So Hitler looked at the earlobes, a video of somebody's earlobes, and then decided, okay, it's okay to work with them.
Okay.
That made me start looking at Hitler's earlobes in every video.
Yeah.
And for the most part, every video I saw, his earlobes were identical. Now, herein lies the problem. They said that Hitler had like 5 or 6 doubles of
Okay.
himself. So, were all the doubles used exclusively for non video or film related stuff? Because most of the videos I saw, his earlobes were identical to every time I saw them, it looked the same.
Oh. Well, maybe they all have identical earlobes.
Next time when you're watching the History Channel about World War II and all that stuff, look at the
Yeah.
earlobes of Hitler
Earlobes. Yeah. I'll
and
do
let
it.
us know what you think by commenting in the comment section below.
Oh, 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 I'm
What the hell is
stretching.
that? Why are you putting your crotch up to the camera?
I'm stretching. It's not up to the camera's too far away.
I
I'm,
know you're. There you go again. What the hell's
I'm
wrong with you?
stretching back and my
Nobody
legs
wants
hurt.
to see your freaking crotch.
My thighs hurt. I ain't got nothing there.
Exactly. That's what she said.
Oh, shit.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing, and tinkling a little bell.
Yes.
My name is Jammer.
Thanks for watching. I'm Shag Dog. And we're gonna eventually we got 7 beers to do reviews together. Once Jammer gets done with his crazy amount of Advent beers, maybe in 2 more months, we can get back to the
Put a swallow beer review.
yeah. We get back to reviewing beers together, yeah.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You only got what? Now about 9 more beers to go or something like that?
Yep.
Right, that was 15. So
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 more beers.
Yep.
We get that done in the next one. So, especially if we can do 2 beer reviews in 1 video, we get that crap done in 5 videos. You can chuck them down. All right, we'll see you on the next one, folks. I am Shag Dog, the greatest ever.
Jammer.
Yes.
Hey, thank you, crowd. Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed, a doodly.